The class for the general consideration of antimicrobial. This is the first class of the antibiotic. Antibiotic word is coined by Watson in 42, ancient Greek word anti-antibiotic. Anti means against, biotic means life. Antibiotics are substances produced by microorganisms which suppress the growth or kill other microorganisms at very low concentration. Both synthetic plus microbiologically produced drug is antimicrobial agent. In this definition of antibiotic, one word is very important, that is the very low concentration. Very low concentration में ही एंटीबायोटिक अगर अच्छा ग्रोथ पे काम कर रहा है तभी वो एंटीबायोटिक कराएगा, अदरवाइज नो. Loose posture, it is 177. Inhibition of some microbes by others, एक दूसरे से, like anthrax, bacillus anthracis. 1908 Gelmo synthesized sulfonilamide, first sulfonamide. Classification of antibiotic. Classification of antibiotic. Classification of antibiotic. There are so many classification. One is way inhibition of cell wall synthesis, other is protein synthesis inhibitor, and third one is inhibitor of nucleic acid synthesis and functions. Inhibitor of cell wall synthesis, very important word is beta-lactam antibiotic, that is monobactam, carbapenem, cephalosporin, penicillin. Others vancomycin and dextracin. Penicillin can also be divided into so many, like extended spectrum penicillin, amoxicillin, penicillin, anti-staphylococcal penicillin like penicillin, natural type penicillin G, penicillin V. Protein synthesis inhibitors like chlorphenicol, clindamycin, macrolides, tetracycline. Example of tetracycline like doxycycline, minocycline, tetracycline. Macrolides may erythromycin, erythromycin, clarithromycin, doxythromycin. Inhibitors of nucleic acid synthesis and function like metronidazole and quinolones, like ciprofloxacin, quinolones, and metronidazole brand name is flagyl. Way of division. There are so many ways in which I can divide the antibiotic. One is the chemical structure, according to chemical structure, like sulfonamides, sulfadizine, sulfone, capsone, para-amino acid like PARs, diaminopyrimidine, trimethoprim, beta-lactam antibiotic, penicillin, cephalosporin, monobactam, tetracycline, oxytetracycline, doxycycline. Nitrobenzene derivatives like chlorphenicol, aminoglycosides, streptomycin, gentamicin, neomycin, macrolides antibiotic, erythromycin, roxythromycin, polypeptide antibiotic, polymyxin B, colistin, dextracin. Nitronidazole, metronidazole, and tindazole, quinolones, nitroprusic acid, norfloxacin, ciprofloxacin, nicotinic acid derivatives like isoniazide, paraginamide, ethionamide. Pauline antibiotics like nystatin, amphotericin B, harmycin, imidazole derivatives like miconazole, ketoconazole, cotrimazole. Others like rifampicin, clindamycin, vancomycin, cycloserine, ethambutol. मैकेनिज्म ऑफ एक्शन के अनुसार भी हम लोग एंटीबायोटिक को डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, लाइक इनहिबिटर ऑफ सेल वॉल सिंथेसिस लाइक पेनिसिलिन, cephalosporin, cycloserine, vancomycin, dextracin, cause leakage from cell membrane like polypeptides, polymyxin, colistin, dextracin, purines like amphotericin B, nystatin, harmycin, inhibit protein synthesis like tetracycline, chlorphenicol, erythromycin. All are repetition but division of weight, interfere with DNA functions like rifampicin, norfloxacin, metronidazole, interfere with DNA synthesis like acyclovir, interfere with intermediate metabolism like sulfonamides, sulfones, metronidazole. Types of organisms against which primarily active like antibacterial like penicillin, aminoglycoside, erythromycin. These are the antibiotics which are typically against antibacterial like antifungal, rhizophalvin, ketoconazole, antiviral like acyclovir, jolofidine, antiprotozoal, chloroquine, metronidazole, एंटी हेल्पिंग मेबेंडाजोल। और स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ एक्टिविटी के अनुसार भी हम लोग डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, लाइक नैरो स्पेक्ट्रम, ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम। स्पेक्ट्रम नैरो पेंसिलिन जी, स्ट्रोमाइसिन, एरिथ्रोमाइसिन। ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम टेट्रासाइक्लिन, टाइप्स ऑफ एक्शन, इसके अनुसार भी हम लोग उसको डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। प्राइमरी बैक्टीरियोस्टैटिक लाइक सल्फोनामाइड, टेट्रासाइक्लिन, क्लोरोफेनिकोल, एरिथ्रोमाइसिन। Primarily bactericidal like penicillin, cephalosporin, immunoglobulin, polypeptides, ciprofloxacin. And antibiotics are again divided are obtained from source. Whose source antibiotic derived? Like fungi, penicillin, cephalosporin, cryptophyllin, bacteria, polymyxin B, colistin, bacitracin, actinomycetes, immunoglobulin, tetracycline, chlorofenicol. Other way, like rapid killing antibiotics, like penicillin, cephalosporin, metronidazole. Bactericidal, the ability to kill the bacteria. Bacteriostatic, the ability to inhibit or retard the growth of bacteria. Bacteriostatic versus bactericidal, these are the mutation group. Chlorofenicol, clindamycin, erythromycin, sulfonamide, tetracycline, tetracycline, immunoglobulin, bacitracin, cephalosporin, metronidazole, vancomycin, penicillin, ciprofloxacin, streptomycin, cotrimoxazole. This chart is also the repetition of same thing, but very good chart. If you make the chart, there is no required for any literature. Everything is already self-explanatory, like cell wall synthesis inhibitor में beta-lactam, penicillin, cephalosporin, carbapenem, foam, vancomycin, bacitracin, cell membrane polymyxin, folate synthesis, sulfonamide, trichloroquine, and nucleic acid synthesis, DNA garage glucons, RNA polymerase ampicillin, and protein synthesis, 50 acid macrolax, clindamycin, lysine, chlorofenicol, streptogramins, 30 acid subunit tetracycline, and aminoglycosides. Same thing in nutrition and same diagram, but some other look. Mechanism of action के अनुसार भी हम लोग हाँ. Now the other part of the antibiotic, which is important for the development of the resistance, bacterial resistance. The mechanism of antibacterial resistance, किस ढंग से बैक्टीरिया रेजिस्टेंस पैदा कर देता है, that is important. A structurally modified antibiotic target site resulting in reduced antibiotic binding. These are the way how the bacteria reduce the efficiency of the antibiotic and causes the resistance. Reduce antibiotic binding, सकने नहीं देता है, उसको टच करने नहीं देता है. Formation of a new metabolic pathway, preventing metabolism of the antibiotic. उसके pathway को बदल देता है. These are the diagrams. This is also the flow chart. A structurally modified antibiotic target site. Antibiotic normally bind to the specific binding protein on the bacterial cell surface. हाँ, लेकिन वो उसको बदल देता है, उसको साइट पर उसको टच करने नहीं देता है. This is the diagram. A structurally modified antibiotic target. Antibiotics are no longer able to bind to modified binding protein on the bacterial cell surface. अगर वो उसका साइट मॉडिफाई हो जाएगा तो भी उसमें एंटीबायोटिक वहां जाके उसको टच नहीं कर देता. चेंज द साइट, ब्लॉक बाइंडिंग. These are the diagrams which can be self-explanatory and you also the details. Mechanism of antibacterial resistance का second part, how altered uptake of antibiotic. एंटीबायोटिक को लेने में दिक्कत पैदा करता है, resulting in like decreased permeability and increased efflux. चाहे तो घुस नहीं पाता है, चाहे बहुत जल्दी निकल जाता है. These are the way to cause the resistance. Same, and it also gives the diagram about these things. And pouring channel is the beauty of gram-negative antibacteria, gram-negative bacteria, and here we see in the diagram. Altered uptake of the antibiotic, decreased permeability, घुस नहीं पा रहा है. New pouring channel in the bacterial cell wall do not allow antibiotic to enter the cell. वहाँ भी उसमें भी म्यूटेशन हो जाता है, नया चैनल डेवलप हो जाता है जो एंटीबायोटिक को सूट नहीं करता है, वो घुस नहीं पाता है. Altered uptake of antibiotics, increased efflux, बाहर जल्दी निकल जा रहा है, घुसता है और जल्दी बाहर निकल जाता है. Antibiotics enter bacterial cell via pouring channel in the wall, pouring channel through the cell wall and entering and बाहर उसको बाहर निकल जा रहा है. Early uptake of the antibiotic increase efflux. Once antibiotic enters the cell, they are immediately excluded from the cell via active pump. That is the also role of the active pump. Same thing. Third part of the resistance, antibiotic inactivation. कैसे एंटीबायोटिक को इनएक्टिवेट कर देता है? बैक्टीरिया एक्वायर्ड जीन्स encoding enzymes that inactivate antibiotics. Example includes beta-lactamase, aminoglycoside modifying enzymes, chloramphenicol acetyltransferase. These are the development of the resistance caused by the bacteria. Antibiotic inactivation, it is also a diagram. Something is attached with the antibiotic, some enzyme is attached with the antibiotic and decrease the whole pathway. Inactivating enzymes target antibiotics. Inactivating enzymes target antibiotics. Antibiotic inactivation, enzyme bind to the antibiotic molecule. This one, enzyme binding. And antibiotic inactivation, enzyme destroy antibiotics or prevent binding to target site. These are the वही enzyme जो उसमें जो सट जाता है एंटीबायोटिक में वो फिर डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाता है, अल्टर्ड हो जाता है. These are the way where the resistance develops. Toxicity. Toxicity, local irritancy seen at the site of the administration, gastric irritation, pain and abscess formation at the site of IM injection, thrombophlebitis of the injector. When systemic toxicity, antimicrobial with high therapeutic index, penicillin, cephalosporin, erythromycin, antimicrobial with low therapeutic index like aminoglycoside, tetracycline, chloramphenicol, antimicrobial with very low therapeutic index like polymyxin B, vancomycin, and amphotericin B. One toxic effect that is important is hypersensitive reaction. Practically all antimicrobials are capable of causing hypersensitivity reactions. These are unpredictable and unrelated to those. Rashes to anaphylactic shock can be produced. Commonly involved in antimicrobial hypersensitivity reaction are penicillin, that is the important antibiotic which causes hypersensitive reaction. Other is cephalosporin, sulfonamides, fluoroquinolones. Drug resistance, unresponsive of the antimicrobial, नेचुरल रेजिस्टेंस, एक्वायर्ड रेजिस्टेंस. हम लोग और इसमें डिटेल में अपने जाएंगे, हमारे यूजी के लिए ही काफ़ी है. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस बाय ऑर्गेनिज्म ड्यू टू द यूज ऑफ एंटीमाइक्रो ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, कितना दिन तक हम यूज करते हैं. इट इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर द रेजिस्टेंस. बैक्टीरिया नोटोरियस फॉर रैपिड एक्विजिशन ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस. एग्जाम्पल स्टेफाइलोकोकाई, कॉलोनी फॉर्म, ट्यूबरकुलोसिस. एक्वायर्ड रेजिस्टेंस में भी डेवलप बाय म्यूटेशन, जीन ट्रांसफर. दैट इज अनफ. Natural resistance does not pose a significant clinical problem. For example, gram-negative baseline are not only unaffected by penicillin. Aerobic organisms are not affected by penicillin at all. Anaerobic bacteria are not inhibited by aminoglycoside antibiotic. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is insensitive to tetracycline. Mutation, it is not for us. Gene transfer, not for us. Types of resistance organism, drug tolerant, drug destroying, drug impermeable. Cross resistance, it is also important. Sometimes sulfonamide is resistance, the whole group of sulfonamide is resistant for that. Like penicillin is resistance, the whole beta-lactamate may be resistance. Prevention of the drug resistance, avoid discriminated, inadequate or well-proven use of preferably acting and selective antimicrobial whenever possible. Use combination of antimicrobial whenever prolonged therapy. Infection by organism notorious for developing resistance. Example, Staphylococcus E. coli, microbial tuberculosis, Proteus, etc. must be treated intensively. Super infection, it is also important. It is also called super infection. Appearance of the new infection as a result of antimicrobial therapy, commonly seen with the use of tetracycline, ampicillin, chloramphenicol, cephalosporin. Site involved oropharynx, intestinal, respiratory, and genitourinary and skin. Organism involved with Candida albicans, resistance staphylococcus. Clostridium difficile, very important for the pseudomembranous colitis, Pseudomonas and Proteus. That is the important MIC, हम लोग उसको जनरल फार्माकोलॉजी में देख लेंगे. One important is PAE, post antibiotic effect. There are some antibiotics which is famous for the PAE. When the blood level of that antibiotic goes down, but the efficiency is not down, it is also called post antibiotic effect. Post antibiotic effect is the time required for the re-attainment of logarithm growth. It is generally calculated from the time required to attain the tenfold increase in bacterial count in the culture for antibiotic exposed tubes. A long and dose-dependent PAE has been noted with the one drug, that is fluoroquinolone, aminoglycoside, and the pumping. That's short. Comes loud. देखो तब आवाज